Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Millennial Life. I'm your host, Laura Odegaard, and today we are joined by Miss Jeslyn Monet. How are you?
I'm great. How are you? You look fabulous, by the way.
Thank you. I love your outfit. I love the blazer and the top and the necklace.
Thank you. Thank you.
Gorgeous.
A little something I threw together for you.
I love it. It's gorgeous. And so I understand you're, like me, also a host.
I am.
So you host for?
Usually I work with Fab TV. I do a lot of red carpet reporting, some press junkets, things like that. But I'm freelance, so I also have a talk show that's produced here locally in Los Angeles. It's called Everywhere Woman, and it airs regionally throughout the U.S. in several small markets. It's a self-produced talk show of a girlfriend of mine, and we've just been kind of grassrooting it for a couple years, trying to build content.
And how so it's you and a friend, you guys host together?
It's a group of women, actually, a panel of women. It was a lifestyle talk show. We're not currently in production anymore. We've already shot 22 episodes and just shopping around the concept, and we'll see what happens with it.
That is fabulous. Wait, now, so what did you guys talk about? What kind of topics?
Mostly like a lifestyle talk show, not entertainment focused, but more things that are entertaining and educational, whether it was how to manage your finances, lifestyle, like diet stuff.
I
how to
love
dress
that.
For your body. We interviewed the first woman on Wall Street. That was incredible. Just women who are really taking in charge of their lives and empowering other women.
So it's like a female empowerment lifestyle show.
Absolutely.
I love that. That's such a great idea. And so you're not filming anymore, so now what are you up to? So you're just doing Fab TV, which, by the way, I host for Fab TV too. Can we get a shout out to Fernando?
Fab.
Hey Fab TV, hey Fernando. You better be watching because two of your favorite hosts are right here. Here we are. But yes, Fab TV is awesome. So now, which do you tend to go for more? Or if you had your choice, would you do more entertainment or lifestyle hosting?
That is a tough call because I like wearing both hats, really. What I think is most interesting about entertainment is when you can kind of cross-pollinate, if you will, and make it lifestyle-y. Tell the real story, the deep story. Not just promote a movie, but let's talk about how you got ready for the red carpet tonight and what's going on in your life beyond whatever project you're working on.
I love that, absolutely. And how do you get ready for all the things you're doing? It sounds like you do so much stuff.
I try my best. I've been working with a couple different stylists that's been really great to partner up with. And I shop a lot, do my own makeup.
Ooh, where do you shop? Where do you shop? Because this is fabulous, so I got to get on your shopping level.
Oh, well, thank you. It's called Budgetista. There's a lot of TJ Maxx and Marshalls, and
love it.
A little buy and return, but you didn't hear that here.
I didn't.
Yeah. No, it's not always easy to make yourself red carpet ready, as you know. And a lot of these celebrities, they have glam squads. They can get ready for days, and they literally do. They get facials, and they're on diets and all these things. And I'm just doing the best I can with a beauty blender and, some Pro Tools.
I mean, you look fabulous. I would never, ever guess. So what is up next for you?
Good question. I'm open to opportunity, really. I'm just looking to explore different opportunities, different shows, different project ideas. I have various ideas in different stages of development right now to build my brand, to partner with people like you and Focus TV, and to really just, I don't know, see what happens.
See what happens. I love it. Just put it out there, The universe will come to you, and it'll make it happen.
If you build it, they will come.
If you build it, they will come.
So I'm building it.
Yes, keep building it. Keep going for it. Now, I understand you started as a model.
I did.
Which I'm not surprised at all. I wish you guys could see her standing up in person because she is like a Barbie.
Okay, you are going
to
make me blush.
I hope I do.
It's not just the lights.
I hope I do.
No, so I started here as a model when I moved to Los Angeles from Michigan. After I got my degree, I got totally distracted in fashion. So I was working, doing runway and editorial and commercials in LA. Then I took it abroad. I was working in China for a while, then in Latin America. Came back to LA and decided, you know what, it's time to refocus, to hone my career, and to get back to what I really wanted to be doing, what was the dream, and that's hosting.
Hosting, I love it. And I mean, traveling all over the world for modeling, what was that like?
I mean, we could do a whole show about that. Really, it was a priceless opportunity for me to be exposed to other cultures, to not only travel in those cities, but to really experience living in them.
I bet. Now, how long at any given time when you go to, like Asia or China or, any other country, how long were you typically there for? For like a month, for 3 months, for 6 months?
It absolutely just depends on your contract, how well you're performing in the market. When I was living in China, I lived there for 4 months. And oh man, 4 months in Beijing it was an incredible city, an incredible experience, and I met some amazing people. But it definitely came with its challenges.
Really?
Not just the Chinese.
Just like just navigating a whole new culture and living in the new world, basically.
Oh, absolutely. When none of the symbols or sounds sound like anything you're familiar to or exposed to. Just a different work dynamic, different lifestyle dynamic. It was a lot to get used to, but it was an awesome, awesome opportunity.
Wow. Well, it sounds like it was fabulous, and I can't wait to hear more about it. But we're going to take a super quick commercial break, and then when we come back, we're going to ask her some questions and learn a little bit more about her millennial life. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. Hi everyone, I'm Laura Odegaard, and I'm so excited to tell you about the new show that I'll be hosting on Focus TV. We're here in our beautiful studio in West Hollywood, and this is going to be a show for millennials about millennials. We're talking lifestyle tips, we're talking to people who are doing amazing things, and we're sharing incredible stories. I'm so excited to go on this journey with you, so be sure to tune in on Focus TV. Hello everyone, welcome back to Millennial Life. We are here with the beautiful Jeslyn Moyer. And Jeslyn, we were just talking about your fabulous career, and I just want to say cheers to you.
Thank you. Cheers to you, by the way. Millennial
Thank you.
Life.
Thank
Hello.
you. Yes,
You're killing it.
I just got my mugs today, you guys, and I am so freaking excited. Do you see these? They're adorable.
You should
So,
be.
to celebrate my mugs and your career, I thought we could have a Spa Girl Martini.
Yes, please.
Those of you that watch the show, you know how much we love these. There are gluten-free, low-calorie, 33 proof vodka martinis, pre-mixed, and this is pear, my personal favorite flavor. And
You had me at Spa Girl.
I had her at Spa Girl because they're amazing. All right, here you go.
Thank you. Usually I'm kind of a wine girl, but let me tell you.
But today,
I don't discriminate against a good cocktail.
that's how we do it here. So here we go. Cheers to you.
Cheers. Okay, let's get real.
All right. Isn't that
Pear
good?
Martini.
Isn't that good? It's so refreshing.
It's like drinking a spa.
I think you just cracked the code on why they call it Spa Girl.
See what I did
I
there?
caught that. I caught that. That was clever.
Thank you.
Spa Girl, if you're watching, I think we have a marketing expert over here. It's like drinking a spa. That's a good one. I love that. All right, now we're going to ask you some questions, and we're going to get to know you just a little bit better.
Okay, how PC are these questions, by the way?
I mean, you can take them wherever you want to go. I'm just asking.
No pressure.
Well, I feel like this one can't be very racy, but are you a morning or night person?
Oh, I'm definitely a night person. If I could sleep in every day, I would.
Really? How late would you sleep in on an ideal day? Perfect day?
I mean, really? Probably 11. I feel so guilty saying this, but
I don't think that's that
I
late.
like to sleep in. I can stay up all night. I feel more creative and inspired at night, but in the morning,
I feel
I
you.
like to take it slow.
I like to take it slow. I will get up early, but I'm not doing much. Like I'll get up, I can go exercise, but like in terms of communicating with other people, it's not there.
Give you an hour?
3. Give me 3 hours. What is your biggest pet peeve?
Okay, so not being a morning person, the biggest pet peeve is when I go to make coffee and I realize I don't have any. So like this morning when I went to make my French press, I'm hardly awake, groggy, and I realize I've got like 1 teaspoon of the 3 that's necessary, and I'm like, oh.
That is the worst. So what do? You go to Starbucks?
Well, then I, put on my sport clothes. I walk down the street. There's this really great donut shop on the corner called Kettle Glazed. Love it. So,
Yum.
It's a guilty pleasure
That
of
was.
mine. But
See, I feel bad. I'm such a bad coffee maker owner because I never use it. I always go to Coffee Bean or Starbucks and I buy coffee and then I feel guilty because my coffee maker is just sitting right there and I never use it. I neglect my coffee maker. And
I'll take it.
I feel really bad about it.
Yeah, I'm going old school with a French press. If you got an extra dusty coffee
All right,
maker, it belongs on my
Yes,
counter.
I'm gonna pass the torch with my coffee maker to you.
Okay, deal.
If you could switch bodies with anyone for a day, who would it be?
Ooh, no pressure. I guess I'd take you, little Miss. I'm almost Miss California.
Oh my gosh. I'm not almost.
Absolutely.
Well, we don't know yet. We
Unicorn
don't know
is-
yet. I have to compete, but I am competing very soon. I'm super excited. But thank you. What would you
Absolutely.
do as me for the day?
I would compete in one of your pageants. Honestly, we were talking on the break about this, and I find
Yes.
it so interesting that you're not stressed out about this at all. And talking about it, I'm getting stressed out for you. That's the
my gosh.
perfectionist in me. So I would love to experience what that's like as you to compete in a pageant to inspire and empower other women and look
Aw.
fabulous.
You are
Well,
so sweet. I'm gonna like put you in my pocket and take me with me on pageant day. So when I get nervous, I'm just gonna talk to you.
I'll be your number one fan.
I love. All right. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to friends and fans.
And Fabulous TV.
And Fab TV. What is your life motto?
Ooh, life is not a dress rehearsal. And I can't take credit for that one. That was Eleanor Roosevelt.
I love that.
But I really think that is just a great way to live life.
I love that. I love that one. Life is not a dress rehearsal. I love that. What would be your dream job or your dream project?
Ooh. Well, this is my dream job, if you will. And my dream project would be to have my own morning talk show. I'd do a little Heidi Klum meets Kelly Ripa morning co-host style. I'd love to have a lifestyle.
That's
morning
fun.
show.
I think I can totally see that.
Even though I'm not a morning person.
Even though you're not a morning person, maybe it could be like an 11 a.m. talk show.
Exactly. I do 11 a.m. really
You would
well.
do a great mid-morning talk show.
Exactly.
What is your perfect Friday night?
My perfect Friday night would be making dinner at home with some friends, a great bottle of wine. I am definitely no chef, but I really do like to cook.
Oh yes, and we were talking earlier about a really funny story. Can we talk about it?
Sure.
So she was at someone's house and she was gonna cook them dinner because she's a sweetheart angel. She went to open the oven and it hadn't been used in years
It
and there was
never been
cobwebs
used.
in this oven.
I freaked out. I went in there with the best of intentions, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to treat you to this homemade dinner. And I opened the oven, and I was like, never mind. I'm treating you to takeout. This is not going to happen. This is
I
not
am treating you
happening.
to some nice takeout. I will even cover the Postmates fee.
Absolutely.
See, because you're a lady. Such a
I tried.
sweetheart. Do you prefer phone calls or text messages?
Phone calls. I'm old school that way. I'd rather have a conversation about something, and there's so much that can be lost in a text. Don't get me
Totally.
wrong. I text all day.
Me too.
But if I have time, I'd way rather put in the call.
See, the thing for me is what I love what you just said. Things can get lost in a text message because I've had texts come in and I'm like, are you mad at me? Like, and then I'll realize sometimes that they're using the diction, the voice command thing. So there's just like no tone to it. Everything's just like written plain. And I'm like, did I do something?
And then the pressure of finding the perfect emoji that goes with it all so people know that you're taking it lightheartedly. Ah.
Speaking of, what's your favorite emoji?
I really like the cherries. I think it's the Michigan girl in me because
The
of
cherries.
Yeah,
No one has said the cherries yet. That's interesting.
Michigan is known for cherries, and that's where I
Oh,
was
I didn't
born
know
and
that.
raised. And there's something just so kind of cute and cheeky and perfect about it. It's like, cherries.
I do love the cherries. I think the cherries are very flirty. I get
I
very
think
flirty
so.
vibes from the cherry emoji for sure.
I guess I didn't realize how flirty I was.
They are. And do you use any dating apps?
I don't.
No dating apps.
No dating apps. Okay, so I tried Tinder for a hot second in New York for a weekend one time. Huge mistake. I went on this crazy, horrible date, so crazy, I ended up on a talk show talking about how horrible this date was.
No.
And now I'm a little gun shy.
Okay, you got to spill a little bit of beans here. How horrible was this date?
So horrible that he pulled my hair thinking it was hair extensions. And I mean, we're talking, we were on a walk and he just reached in and yanked. And I thought, what in the world are you doing? I mean, it was all sorts of awkward.
My gosh.
All sorts of awkward, so.
Did you report this to Tinder? Does Tinder care? I don't know.
No, I just deleted the app. I was like,
Yeah.
delete, this is
You're like, no.
horrible.
All right, so hair pulling on a first date is a no.
No,
Any
no.
gentlemen watching, please note that. Do not pull on our hair. If you think we have extensions, you can ask. We may or may not tell the truth. I don't know, but don't pull our hair. Do
Yeah.
not do that. Absolutely not. Yeah, that's a big no-no.
What's yours?
What?
Your favorite dating app?
Well, I have a boyfriend, so
Okay, but if you were to play the field, how would you be
oh, to play
playing?
the field. I actually used to have so much fun on Bumble and Tinder with my friends saying stupid pickup lines. More so Bumble, because that's one where the girls make the first move.
Okay, what's your stupid pickup line?
So I had so my roommate, she loved this one. She thought it was genius. She was like, tell them you want to go get clam chowder. And I was like, is that a code for something?
I don't get it.
I didn't get it either.
Okay.
So she tried to like use that one, and then she'd be like, ooh, send the whale gif or whatever. And I was like, this is just getting weird. But the guys would always have something funny to respond. So that was fun. I feel like it was more fun to use as like a social experiment.
Absolutely, a little game of improv.
A little game of improv, yes. Definitely was fun. But yeah, I have a boyfriend now, so I'm not on any of those. Don't worry, honey. Not on them.
And if you see her on those, it's not her. So
yeah, it's not
somebody's
me.
catfishing you.
Yeah, someone's catfishing. If you
Okay.
see me on a dating app, it's catfish. How many hours a day do you spend on social media?
Ooh, guilty as charged.
Aren't we all?
More than I'd like to tell you the truth. Maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours, which isn't much.
Oh, that's not too
I check
bad.
it in between things. I really don't like to be the person who lives my life through social media or through my phone. I try my best to be present.
Yeah.
But probably an hour or two.
I wish I could say only an hour or two. I don't know how much time I spend, honestly, because it's like, chopped up in between.
Well, that's the problem. All of a sudden,
know?
I click open the app and I don't even realize that I've done that. And then I'm on
Exactly.
Instagram and I'm like, oh, wait, I didn't even, what am
Yeah,
I doing on
I won't
here?
even, like, instead of like just standing there, I'm like, if I'm standing at the grocery store, go on the app. If I'm like,
At a
not doing,
stoplight.
not
Go
doing
on
anything,
there.
I'm like, well, I'll just check the app. Yeah, it's almost like a second
Auto
nature.
reflex.
Yeah, it's like autopilot going
Yeah.
on it. Totally.
It's scary.
What's your favorite social platform?
Instagram, for sure, hands down. I love seeing people's lives in these idealized pictures, and sometimes they're not ideal,
Yeah.
but it also seems to be a more positive experience than some of the
I
other
agree.
platforms.
People tend to amp things up a lot on social media, but that's not new to anyone.
No, not new.
Yeah. Well, anyways, that wraps it up for my questions. But thank you so much for coming on the show.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me be a part of Millennial Life.
Thank
Cheers
you.
to Spa Girl.
Cheers.
Good luck at the big.
Thank you. You are such a
Pageant.
sweetheart. You guys can check her out on Fab TV. And can people still see your show?
Just follow my Instagram
Okay.
at Jeslyn, and you'll see what I'm up to.
All right, and follow her on Instagram. And thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of Millennial Life. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Beautiful. All right.